Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. Today my group and I would like to share about biomass energy. So what is biomass? Biomass is organic material from plants, animals and waste that can be used as energy. It's renewable because it comes from natural processes like plant growth and decomposition. Biomass is a clean energy source that reduces waste and helps reduce environmental damage. Malaysia has implemented several policies to promote biomass energy as part of its Renewable Energy Initiative. First policy is the National Biofuel Policy (NBP) 2006. Introduced in 2005, this policy aimed to integrate biofuels into the transportation and industrial sectors by blending processed palm oil with petroleum diesel. It also encouraged the production of biodiesel from palm oil to support cleaner environmental practices. Second policy is the National Biomass Strategy 2020. This strategy set a target of achieving 4,000 megawatts of installed renewable energy capacity by 2030 with specific allocations for various renewable sources including biogas and biomass. The third policy is the National Biomass Action Plan 2023 to 2030. Aligned with the 12th Malaysia Plan and other national policies, this action plan outlines the roadmap for biomass utilization, focusing on energy transition and sustainable development. The fourth policy is the 5-Fuel Diversification Strategy implemented under the 8th Malaysia Plan. This strategy included biomass as one of the key energy sources to diversify Malaysia's energy mix and enhance energy security. The fifth policy is the Renewable Energy Policy and Action Plan. This plan set a target of 4,000 megawatt of installed renewable energy capacity by 2030. Raising the total installed capacity to 70% from less than 1% at the time of implementation. The target covers 5 types of renewable energy: biogas, biomass, solid waste, small hydro and solar photovoltaic. And the sixth and the last policy is the National Energy Transition Roadmap, NETR. Published in 2023, the NETR includes mandates for sustainable aviation fuel (SAF) blending, starting with 1% and aiming for 47% by 2050, positioning Malaysia as a potential leader in SAF production. This policy reflects Malaysia's commitment to leveraging biomass resources for energy production, contributing to the nation's renewable energy goals and environmental sustainability.
Okay, so next, current trend in Malaysia. Currently, Malaysia is exploring ways to turn variety of biomass waste, including palms, paddy, wood, and other agricultural waste into the high-value goods and to unleash their economic potential. An incomplete picture of Malaysia's yearly biomass waste and volume generation as a chart. Based on the chart, the higher trend biomass in Malaysia is oil palm fronds because Malaysia has vast areas of land dedicated to oil palm plantation. Oil palm trees are highly productive compared to others. The oil palm industry aims to reduce waste by finding sustainable ways to utilize all the parts of the oil palm tree. The increasing use of frond for bioenergy, among the others applications, is helping Malaysia tap into renewable energy potential while supporting its booming palm oil industry. While the rice husk is relatively lower as a biomass resource in Malaysia compared to other forms of biomass. While the rice husk can be used for bioenergy and other purposes, it is not widely processed into biofuel or other value-added product as other biomass forms. Rice husk has potential as renewable energy source and for industrial application. Several factors have contributed to the rising trend of biomass utilization in Malaysia. One of the main drivers is the growing concern over climate change and the need for cleaner energy solutions. Malaysia is a signatory to international climate agreements and has set ambitious targets to reduce its carbon footprint. Biomass energy, being carbon neutral, provide a solution to reduce greenhouse gas emission. In addition to reducing emission, biomass presents opportunity for economic growth. The palm oil industry waste products are now being considered valuable resource.
Hello, my name is Wan Ahmad Diana. I will briefly explain about current issue of biomass in Malaysia. First of all, as we all know, Malaysia is rich in biomass resources, especially from palm oil sector. Malaysia is currently the world's largest exporter of palm oil, and it is the second largest producer of oil after neighboring Indonesia. So, what is the issue of biomass in Malaysia? There are three main issues in Malaysia, which is first, inadequate infrastructure. Inadequate infrastructure is significant issue hindering the growth of biomass energy in Malaysia. Successful biomass energy production depends on the robust system of gathering, processing, and transporting raw material. Second, a shortage of advanced technology. This is also major obstacles to effective use of biomass in Malaysia. For example, outdated technology often lead to lower energy yield and increased operational costs, which can make biomass project less financially feasible. And lastly, environmental issue. Biomass energy can cause a significant environmental issue if not managed sustainably. For example, in some areas such as palm frond, shell and leaf often burn to clear land and dispose of waste. This practice will lead to release the large amount of carbon dioxide, which can cause air pollution. From these three main issues, what we can conclude is to unlock the full potential of biomass energy, Malaysia need to tackle this issue through advancement in technology, the development of strong infrastructure, effective regulatory frameworks, and sustainable management of resource. By addressing these obstacles, Malaysia can enhance its renewable energy capacity and play a role in achieving global sustainability objectives. Thank you.
Malaysia's biomass sector has significant potential due to its robust agricultural and plantation industries. Biomass primarily comes from palm oil production, which dominates Malaysia's agricultural landscape. Now, I would like to share about the biomass statistics and their implications. First is the biomass availability. In the palm oil industry, Malaysia is the world's second largest producer of palm oil, generating around 90 million metric tons of solid biomass annually. These include empty fruit bunches, account for 20 to 30% of palm oil biomass. The second is the mesocarp fibers and palm kernel shells, often used in boilers and energy generation. And the third is palm fronds and trunks, byproducts of plantation maintenance and replanting cycles. Other agricultural activities such as rice production, sugarcane and rubber also contribute additional biomass, though on a smaller scale. Next is the current bioenergy capacity. Malaysia's bioenergy capacity peaked at 1,555 MW in 2015, but declined to around 904 MW in 2023 due to infrastructure challenges and policy adjustment. Biomass power plants are often situated near plantation hubs like Selangor, Johor and Sabah, leveraging easy access to feedstock. Then, the contributions to electricity generation. Biomass accounted for 3.02% of electricity generation in 2017, playing a supporting role in the renewable energy mix. Biogas plants utilizing palm oil mill effluent (POME) have been integrated into electricity grids and independent power system. Next is the economic and environmental benefits. In the economic impact, Biomass contributes significantly to Malaysia's economy by creating rural employment, supporting small and medium enterprises involved in processing and energy production. For the environmental benefits, reduction of greenhouse gas GHG emission through the controlled combustion of waste and mitigation of open burning practices common in agricultural waste management. Next is the renewable energy goals. First, National Biomass Action Plan 2023 to 2030 aligns with Malaysia's overarching energy transition strategy, which aims for 70% renewable energy by 2050. Biomass and biogas are key contributors, supporting industries like power generation, heat applications, and advanced biofuels such as sustainable aviation fuel (SAF). Second is to focus on advanced biofuels. Malaysia plans to leverage palm oil residues to produce sustainable aviation fuel (SAF) by 2027. The initial production target is 1 million metric tons annually, with future scalability. This move positions Malaysia as a regional leader in SAF production, aligning with global aviation decarbonization goals.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fazli bin Abdul Aziz, B04221043. So, for I will explain about the challenges for biomass in Malaysia. Okay, so I will explain 5 challenges. So the firstly is feedstock availability and competition. So that means this insufficient sustainable supply of biomass feedstock due to competition with others industry, example of palm oil and timber. So that is seasonal variability and logistic issue in collecting agriculture residents. So the second challenges is high initial investments cost. So that's a capital intensive technology for biomass power plants and biofuel production. Limit access to funding and incentive for large-scale adoption of biomass energy solution. So the third challenges is technological gaps and efficiency. Low efficiency in biomass conversion in technologies like gasification and pyrolysis. So need for R&D to improve scalability and reliability of advanced biomass system. The fourth point is environmental concerns. Issue with emission from improper combustion or processing of biomass. Land use change and deforestation risk when expanding feedstock plantation. So my last point is public awareness and acceptance. Misconception about the benefits and sustainability of biomass energy. Resistance to adoption due to perceived cost of and technological complexity. So overall, that's my point for challenges. Thank you.
Let's talk about the advantages of biomass energy. Biomass comes from material that can grow back, like plants. This made it sustainable energy source. It uses farming and forestry waste, so it helps reduce trash and pollution in landfills. When we burn biomass, it releases carbon dioxide, but plants absorb carbon dioxide while they grow, so it can balance out. Biomass energy production creates work for farmers and people in forestry, especially in rural areas. Biomass also has some disadvantages that we need to consider. If we take too much biomass, like cutting too many trees, it can damage the environment. Burning biomass still creates smoke and small particles that can make the air unhealthy. Building biomass plants can cost a lot of money, even though running them later might be cheaper. Using crops like corn for energy can affect food supply and increase prices.